put Rutgers up 10-3. As now we see the heavyweights, Garrett Goldman going up against the 13th ranked wrestler, the redshirt senior from Wantage, New Jersey, Billy Smith. Garrett Goldman out there for the Hoosiers, the coach's son.
Yeah, this is a big night for the Goldman family, and hopefully Goldman can end his Indiana career here at University Gym with a win for his sake. But then Billy Smith on the other side, number 13, 20-6 overall, 5-2 in the Big Ten. He's not going to want to budge a bit, as he just is coming off a loss against Michigan.
As we see 2 points early on for Smith on the takedown. And it's easy early on. I mean, you just look at the roster and you see two Goldmans. But talking to them, this family eats, sleeps, and breathes Indiana wrestling. Garrett Goldman, of course, has been with the program for 4 years now. Dwayne Goldman, the head coach, 23 seasons. In Goldman's son and Garrett Goldman's sister, Apathan, was actually a team manager a few seasons ago as well.
Yeah, and he was talking about his wife. That's Dwayne Goldman. She's as big a wrestling fan as anybody, and she's the one that's the competitor in the family. So I think that's really rubbing off on the rest of her family on the mat and on the sideline.
Yeah, Goldman talked about how much it meant for him to come to Indiana and play for his father, and the same feeling was reciprocated because throughout high school, frankly, Coach Goldman was not able to make to a lot of his son's matches. And it wasn't the deciding factor, but it was certainly a nice perk that now he gets to see his father on a day in and day out basis. He sees all of his matches. And I think that's also part of the difficulty, although it seems like they've balanced it well between coach and player, father and son.
Yeah, and actually Matt Irick commented on that too, and he says he can kind of see that father-son thing, but when they're going down to business, it's player and coach. So, I mean, it is got to be a little weird as you kind of see that around sports now with the Rivers family and basketball and other ones. But it's definitely interesting to have your dad as a coach, as he's also just your dad.
Yeah, I think I have to stop saying Goldman because we're talking about two, obviously. But when Gary was speaking to us, as we see trying to get some near fall points here, he said it was simply when he steps in the gym, it's coach, and when he steps in the front door at home, it's dad.
Exactly. That's how it's got to be too, because these confrontations can be a little bit awkward at times, but you just got to be able to separate that as best you can.
And the pin there for Smith, so Goldman's senior night spoiled by Billy Smith.